This is your favorite educator, Dr.S.Padmapriya, speaking to you. Today I'll be handling the second lesson in Managerial Economics or Business Economics. So let us proceed to the important aspects of demand analysis and demand forecasting. As we all know, the demand analysis is nothing but the analysis of the demand for a product. Demand is nothing but the desire for a product backed by the purchasing power. So we all know the law of demand. When the price is more, the demand will be less, and when the price is less, the quantity demand will be more. There are many exceptions to the law of demand. We also know that there are different concepts of elasticity of demand, and when a product is generally less elastic, then there has to be a certain kind of strategy, and when the demand is more elastic, the strategy will be to keep lower prices. Right, because when the demand is elastic and a small change in price is going to lead to a very large change in the demand, obviously the seller of a product will not take chances and will keep the prices at a lower level. However, when the demand for a product is less elastic, then the seller is likely to price a product at a higher price. So these are the main aspects in demand analysis, and as we all know, it is the relationship between price and quantity demanded is the law of demand, and income elasticity of demand is the changes in demand because of changes in income. And as we all know, and as we can easily comprehend, when income increases, demand will increase, and vice versa. And then let us proceed to the methods of demand forecasting. What is demand forecasting? Demand forecasting is nothing but the forecasting of demand for a product. Based on the current trends and situations, we try to predict the demand in the future. Now, what are the methods of demand forecasting? Let us understand the main methods. It is full of many possibilities in this field of demand forecasting. We have the survey of buyers' intentions, which is the easiest method, which is to ask customers if they are planning to buy a product, and based on the intentions of the buyers and the survey of that, we can easily forecast the demand. The other method is the Delphi method, which is also known as expert opinion method. Here we question a group of experts repeatedly until their responses appear to converge along a single line. This was given by Olaf Helmer, Dahlke and Gordon. So essentially the Delphi method was given by Olaf Helmer, Dahlke and Gordon. You also have the expert opinion method, which is consulting an individual expert as to what the demand for the product will look like in the future. We also have collective opinion method, where we ask salespersons about their opinion regarding a product and the forecasting of the demand for the product. We also have naive forecasting models, which are exclusively based on historical observation of sales, and which are generally inexpensive to develop. But however, the main disadvantage in the naive model is that we do not consider any possible causal relationships that underlie the forecasted variables. We also have smoothing techniques, which are a higher form of naive models. They are in the form of moving averages and exponential smoothing. Moving averages are averages that are updated as new information is received. So essentially, we look at the observations and we take the recent observations and try to drop the older observations, and we calculate moving average. Likewise, we have exponential smoothing, which is the popular technique for short run forecasting. It uses a weighted average of past data as the basis for a forecast. So essentially, exponential smoothing is a technique wherein we predict the demand for a product based on the weighted average of past data. Like that, we also have time series and trend projections. So these are the main methods of demand forecasting. Now let us also look into the methods of forecasting demand for a new product. Joel Dean has suggested a number of approaches to the problem of demand forecasting for new products. The first one is the projection of demand for a new product as an outgrowth of an existing old product. Secondly, we analyze a new product as a substitute for some existing product or service. Thirdly, we estimate the rate of growth and the ultimate level of demand for a new product on the basis of the pattern of growth for established products. Fourth method is the estimation of demand for a new product by making direct inquiries from the ultimate purchasers, either by the use of samples or on a full scale. The fifth method is offering the new product for sale in a sample market. The sixth method is survey of consumers' reactions to a new product, indirectly through the eyes of specialized dealers who are supposed to be informed about consumers' need and alternative opportunities. We have certain criteria for good forecasting methods too, such as accuracy, ease, simplicity, and economy. So a good forecasting method usually has to be accurate, it has to be simple, it has to be economical, and it has to be available, and it has to be easily maintainable. So with this, we come to the end of this lesson on demand analysis and demand forecasting. Thank you. Have a good day.